What's quack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another episode on our Trade to Glory series. So, because I'm working so many hours and I don't have time to be around to make videos and trade all the time, there is so much stuff to talk about, and a little episode like this is hardly enough time. So the key focus here is going to be going through the investments we've made recently, explaining the logic of them. Obviously, we're going to have our game as well, and probably not doing too much else because there's not a lot to do for value. So first off, you can see our coin total. We're on 346,000 coins, and we're doing pretty well so far. I can't complain with that. We also have our crazy good team that I have no interest in selling. I don't care how much they're worth. So as far as I'm concerned, we have no coins in our team. We jump onto the transfer list to start with. So I've kept a few players on here. First up, we've got Loudrop's 89 rated. I think it's his second form of his icon cards. We picked this guy up for 270,000 coins yesterday. Instantly flipped him for a 85,000 coin profit. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, you would have seen that. It was absolutely insane. We got stupidly lucky finding him. Not a lot of skill as far as trading goes there, but happy days anyway. Second up, we have got Sun. So yesterday, during the market crash, this guy came all the way down to about 13,000 coins. This morning, the market had recovered in time for FUT Champs, and he was back up to 17,000 coins, and we offloaded about 20 to 30 of them. Next up, the SBC that got released today. You need 2 Valencia players, and then 2 players from some random team or from Levante. We had 2 Levante players in our club, so we sold them for 9,000 coins, and we picked up about 10 of these from the transfer list as soon as it dropped. I was only on the mobile app, so I couldn't do much, didn't have much time, and it's very hard to buy them. Even with so many on the market, the mobile app is just so slow. But we made about 30,000 coins there. So that sums that first part up. We've got all of our Zubas sitting on the transfer list, just waiting till that mighty day when he's going to be super worth something for us. We've still got 3 copies of Pepe, who's about 18,000 coins apiece. We've also picked up 2 copies of Mesut Ozil. Now, the reason that I got this guy is we picked him up for about 45,000 coins, which I feel like it might have dropped a little bit since. But we picked him up knowing full well that it was a little bit of a gamble as to whether or not it would pay off straight away. So the first reason we picked up Ozil is because he's in the Scream team. So his card's not going to be in packs for a week. Hence, his supply is going to be limited. He could rise a little bit through there, even though not a lot of people use him. But the second reason we went for him is because there could be some Scream SBCs that have a decent rating requirement. And Ozil, being not in packs anymore, should rise a nice little bit if that is the case. Either way, worst case scenario, we'll take a couple of thousand coins lost on each card, and I'm fine with that. We've still got about 3 or 4 copies of Elionese on the transfer list in our club as well. So we are completely stacked with players at the moment, ready to sell, ready to go. All of our Marquee matchup players are still here, as you can see, predominantly Hearts players. We picked up 3 copies of Lecomte the other day. We sniped him for 13,000 coins apiece. We've got 9 copies of Traore left. We've got 3 copies of Brozovic left, and that guy should be in my club. I don't know why he's there. I accidentally listed him, I think. And that is everything there on the transfer list in our club. Right, so next thing that's up is during the crash, the player places started to fly because people were expecting some kind of 84 rated SBC. And 84 rated cards, they went up to about 3,700, 3,800. Then no SBC was released. So obviously investors are smart enough to know where we just don't panic sell. We don't just flood our cards onto the market because someone didn't show up when we first thought they would. But instead, what we did is just capitalized on everyone else doing it. And we've got about 35 84 rated cards that we picked up for at most 1,100. We've got a bunch of Eden Dzekos, a bunch of Timo Horns, and we're just going to hold these until they are needed. You probably saw the silver players that we had there as well. So that brings us on to the next talking point in this video. So what we have done is, apart from a couple of big teams, so I think I've got Inter Milan and Juventus to do, we have fully completed the League 1 SBC. So as soon as this SBC drops, we are ready to just fly through it, complete the whole thing, open the pack, sell the players, whatever we want to do. As you can see here, there's 1 silver we haven't got in this team, and I'm fine with that. I'll keep checking the market until I find one that's a decent enough price, and then I'll pick him up. We have to remember, though, we can have 1 random position, and there we go, 850. Job is done. There we go. There's Toulouse finished. That's why you just don't overspend on them if you do this yourself. Just constantly come back to them and double check to see if you can pick up that last card, maybe last couple of cards that you need without spending an absolute fortune. So we spent roughly 100,000 coins completing this. And I don't know if you've seen the video that I did on it, but we've completed almost everything. Maybe another 30, 40,000 coins to go. And then that will complete the last couple of big teams. But we are basically there right now. Then, today, in a little bit of downtime that I had, we've started also doing the League Earn one. And, yeah, sorry, that was the Serie A one. Sorry, the Serie A one is the one that we started and completed the other day. I'm losing my mind, I swear. And now we've started doing League Earn. And we're probably about 60% of the way through. We haven't done Lyon, PSG, or Marseille yet. But we've got about another 4 or 5 teams. It's from this team up left to do. And then we have 2 whole League SBCs left. So while it might look that we've only got 345,000 coins, we're fully prepared for any kind of SBCs that will come out that require 84 rated players. We've got a bunch of informs. We've got a load of one to watch cards. We've got high rated cards in the 3 Pepes and the 2 Urzels we've got. We have got the 2 League SBCs done as well, obviously. And we even have a random 2 players pack that I got for applying a contract or something. So let's just get a scream card in this. And, oh, it's not a scream card. It was never going to be a scream card. That would have just been the perfect way to end the day, though. It is a random La Liga player, which is cool because I actually need to do the La Liga League at some point soon. It's from Seville and then a random Polish guy. But hey, I will take that for free. So that is basically where we are up to with our series at the moment. And that was a mouthful just to say all of that stuff. So I hope you guys have taken it all in and you've seen everything we've got going for us right now. Before we jump into a game, someone wanted to see our transfer profit. And you need to remember, we haven't had a lot of time to play. So what you guys see in the video is pretty much all my game time I have to play. So we're only at 2 million transfer profit, which isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not quite where I'd have liked to have been by now. I prefer to have been somewhere about 3-4 million, but not having the time is very limiting for us. Oh, that's another good point, actually, squad battles. So the day before these results, we had an awful day. We lost 3 out of the 4 games. Yesterday, we just came back massive with a 5-1 win, 3-1 win, 7-0, and a 5-2 win. So we are back on track for potentially an Elite 1 finish, but it kind of all depends on how today's games go and also how tomorrow's games go, and then obviously Sunday's games as well. So there's a lot riding on this. I don't think we want to use that team, as great as it looks. I think we're going to play with our superstar team, and we really want like a 3-4-0 win against the highest rated team. I'm not going to be stupid and say let's go for 5-0 because I know I'm not quite that good. But picking up like a 3-4-0 win, getting about 2,300 points here, should keep us on track to pretty much hitting Elite 1. And I'm not going to hit top 100 anytime soon, so Elite 1 is the absolute goal that we are going for each and every week, until maybe we do improve enough to possibly get to that crazy top 100 rewards. He's coming forward again here. Oh my god, our defenders split themselves completely. How did Hundagon just get to run straight through the middle of us there? That was ridiculous. The ball comes through and our defenders just completely break. I'm not controlling any of those guys. They just completely move. And it's just like, here you go, Jesus. Just pick yourself up a goal. Go 1-0 up. We don't really care. And we've suddenly got everything to do in this game now, which is not where we want it to be, only 12 minutes in. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, Mertens, how are you getting blocked there again? Every kind of counter-attack we're trying to make at the moment, there's just like a huge body check or something that shouldn't be happening in FIFA happening to us. It's so unlucky right now. And we just can't seem to get anywhere because of it. That's a good ball, though. That's a good ball through to Mertens as well. I bet you he's offside here. Mertens to finish. I can't even believe it. You better finish. How did Mertens not score? Oh, I thought he was offside for sure. And then when he missed it, I don't even know. I don't even have anything to say anymore. This game is just so weird. It's going against us in every way. And I know it's our own fault, but it's infuriating. Well played, Brozovic. Hold it. There we go. Nicely worked. Come on, Lukaku. Make that run. Make that run. Across. Higuain. 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 It seems like there's nothing we can actually do to get a goal in this game. We're crumbling at every single hurdle, and he's just so much better than us somehow. We will eventually score. We will eventually get ourselves back into this, but damn, it's hard work at the moment. Hamsik just dancing around people now. Mertens into Higuain, back through to Mertens. Oh, the keeper gets there. No, how? It was an open goal again. I don't even know how this is possible. This is just ridiculous. How many chances do our team need right now to score a single goal? I'm not even asking for like multiple goals, just a goal. Mertens cuts it out wide. Come on, Florenzi. We need Florenzi to be making a run here. Florenzi is making a run. Can he pop a ball inside? That's a great ball. That makes up for everything. That was incredible. Oh, look at this finish from Hamsik. That was insane. I don't ever pull off any kind of flare goals. You probably do this all the time, but for me, this is a huge deal. Look at the little bit of skill when he finishes this. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's absolutely beautiful. I'm fine with all the other misses in this game now, just because of that goal there by Hamsik. Okay, this is huge. Hamsik across to Mertens. Higuain here. Higuain doesn't really know where he's going. He's just panicking a bit. The 1-2 with Hamsik. No! How again? Is Hamsik the only guy that can score for us? Maybe Mertens can... I can't believe it. I'm done. I'm completely done. That was going in. Oh my god, what are you even trying to do, Higuain? It just like full on takes it in the face. It goes in, but it's like a mile offside. If we don't win this game, I'm going to be so mad at myself and my team. Probably more my team than myself, but I can't really blame animated characters for losing an online game, can I now? Come on, Mertens. Come on, Florenzi. Come on, let's go out wide again. Come on, Hamsik, get into the box. Let's see some more of that magic in there. Oh, you don't need Florenzi? Oh, I thought it'd gone wide. I actually thought that somehow... Is it Manolas who's got all the way forward? What is Manolas doing so far forward? Okay, I'm happy we've scored, but I don't like the fact... Oh, it's Bellerin own goal? Okay, so that's why it cut to Florenzi. Florenzi and Manolas look so similar in this game that it's a mistake that I don't feel too bad making. I kind of thought we got that header. I thought it was Higuain as well. But I guess it came off Bellerin's head. I'm not going to complain however it's happened, though. We finally got ourselves a lead in this game, and it's only taken us basically the whole match. And now watch us just blow it. On the first attack he has, I bet you... Oh, come on. Come on. What is wrong with us right now? Let's hold on to this win. He's got space to run into here. Koscielny just pushing up the pitch. Because why not? Koscielny's not going to be able to beat us, though, is he? He tries dribbling it. I mean, not to... No. That was stupid. I tried doing a skill move. I was just laughing at Koscielny trying to attack. And it's backfired. The whole team must have heard me and be like, don't laugh at Koscielny. Oh, dear. Today, it's not going to be our day in squad battles. I'm telling you that much, guys. Okay, here we go. Come on, Lukaku. Find him in the middle. Find Mertens. Find Mertens. I thought I was going to fall to him there. Just take a shot. Was that Pjanic? Jeez, that was insane. We're literally 2 minutes into extra time here. I didn't think that was even going on target when Pjanic struck that. That wasn't a very good shot. That's probably why. It looked like it was one of those shots that go straight across the goal and straight into the crowd. It just kind of went straight down the middle, straight at the keeper who flapped at it and for some reason didn't get a hand on it. So another scrappy goal and another scrappy game that we're playing. But hey, we will take anything that we can get right now with no complaints whatsoever as Higuain comes forward here and just gets hit by a wall of defenders. So that's how that attack's going to stop. Now let's hold on to this win here. Oh god, we've overcommitted again. It's literally 4 minutes afterwards and we've conceded again. Look how much of a big space there is on the left there. We stand up with the defender stupidly and it falls to a player that it kind of feels like he was in an offside position there. He was basically on the goal line when the shot came in. So I don't know, I'm calling like a bit of suspect refereeing here, but hey, I guess at least we've got a good game on our hands here. Another goal for him makes it very, very open and should have been a goal for Hamsik there. Should have been a goal for Hamsik. But hey, we've still got another half of extra time. Another 5 minutes in this half. Maybe we can get another goal and then let him score again, just to make it even more intense. That's that great ball down to Mertens here. Oh, Mertens does beat his man as well. He does get the ball across to Higuain. No way. No way is this again. And how have you missed that pass there? I can't even believe this keeps happening. How did Higuain miss that? It was basically an open header. Like, there was no one contesting him for it, and somehow he's managed to hit the bar from it. I don't even know what's going on anymore in this game. This is a crazy, crazy game. The shots, the stats, the amount of shots we've had on target compared to him are just absolutely ridiculous. Somehow we keep hitting the post, or he gets an insane save by the goalkeeper, or that happens there. When it just kind of, it falls to him from a 50-50 challenge that we're in front of. I don't know. It's just one of those games where it feels like it's going against us. Maybe it's all me in my head and we're not being clinical enough with our chances though, but oh, it is frustrating, I'll tell you that much. Come on, handshake. Okay, here we go. Here we go with Brozovic. Find Mertens. Mertens across there to Higuain. Higuain back across to Mertens. He's overhit the pass though, but Mertens will try and still get down there. Mertens cuts it back into Hamšík, who finishes it. Oh, it's Brozovic, sorry. When that ball went behind him, I was panicking so much. The pass back here from Mertens is just not perfect. Brozovic manages to get to it. And when you're facing the wrong way and you hit shoot, 99% of the time, you know you've messed up. You know you've made a mistake and you should have just found your footing. But somehow Brozovic pulls it off there and finds the bottom corner. And hey, 9 minutes left to go. Can we hold on to a lead just for once in this match? Okay, guys, so we managed to pull out a win. I don't even know how we pulled out a win from that game, but we got the points I wanted, basically, 2,300. That was what we were aiming for there, and the messiest game I think I've played in God knows how long. We do complete a daily objective. Is it going to give us a pack? No, it's going to be 200 coins and a silver reward pack. You could put, like, a screenplayer in this, you know? Like, I've seen weirder things happen. It's not going to be a screenplay. It's not even going to be a rare silver. But hey, we managed to grind out yet another win in squad battles. That keeps us on track for our Elite 1 finish that we won. Ooh, what promo packs were there for bronze? Were they the player packs or... Oh, we don't want the transfer market. Let me just jump back onto the store. Because we could open a couple of these, you know, if they're the... They are the rare player packs. I don't know if we really want to, though. The silver player packs could actually be worth it as well. And what promo packs are there? Well, we're obviously not going to open any of those. No, we'll leave the packs for now. What we could finish the episode doing is just having a quick look. So the other day when I was looking for icons, I was just playing around with it. So I set the max price to however many coins I've got. And then set the league to icons, obviously. And this is how I found the player that we bought. I can't even remember. It was Loudrop, wasn't it? Was it Loudrop? Oh, I can't even remember. It's been such a long day now that I'm probably just making up names. And then just kind of scroll to the end. And then when you get to the end, oh, we didn't set our max buy now price. See, we put a min buy now price. This is what's happening to me today, guys. It is just an absolute shambles. Right, 347. And then I just kind of scroll to the end and see what's been listed recently. After you've done this a couple of times and compared the prices, you get to learn if it's a good deal or not. Like, you get to work out roughly how much these players usually go for. So Overmars goes for about 315,000 coins. So at 305, it's not fantastic. Loudrop has dropped quite a lot since we sold him yesterday. He's down to about 340. There could be profit to be made picking up this guy for 336, you know, and relisting him through the night. But we don't want to throw all our coins in there because we've got some other stuff we want to be doing just in case it did fall. So, and then just throwing a maximum buy now price to refresh the filter, and then I just kind of rinse and repeat on this for as long as I could really stand doing it until I realized there was nothing better. But that's a great filter if you sometimes just have nothing better to do and you want to play around with something for a while. Eventually you might find someone. We got lucky and made 80-odd thousand off one player. So it definitely is possible. You see all these crazy snipes that some people get, so there's no harm in trying it. The last thing we want to do before the video ends is just see if we can pick up a few more of these horns, because they're so cheap for 84 rated cards at the moment now. So you can see the shortest bids for 1100 are about 5-8 minutes now. I wonder how much they've already risen to then. Not quite 2,000 coins. I didn't expect them to be quite that high. About 1,800, 1,700, 1,900? Okay, we've already made a huge profit on our 84 rated players there. We've got about 35 of them, so we've got about a 35,000 coin profit already just from what is there currently. We can clear these guys off the transfer list. And yeah, there's not really any SBCs for us to do at the moment. There isn't a lot of trading that I want to get into. So I just wanted the point of this episode to be kind of showing you what we've done so far and the logic behind why we've done it. The last thing we will do, though, is check the market for these guys. Like, how much is Parachute going for at the moment? Because that card is insane. I want that card for my team, you know. If we can pick one of these guys up for like 150,000 odd coins, I'm very happy with that. You know what? That could be what we do for the last bit of this video, is try and pick up a Perisic or maybe even a Khedira. A Khedira would be sweet for our team as well. And I've got a feeling 81,000 coins is probably fairly cheap for him. That seems good for a Khedira, 81,000 coins, but it seems like they're very much around that kind of place on the market anyway at the moment. 85,000 coins there, 87. Okay, how much is company? I'm guessing 200? No, not even, just over 100,000 basically. Ozil, 150, 200, roughly there. Can't see Depay being worth that much. Who have we got on the bench again? Sturridge is probably close to discard by now. About 70k for Sturridge, so nothing insane there. How much is Pulisic? Wow, he's really, really cheap. And he's got 91 pace, which is just ridiculous. If this card drops any more, then this could be a very good investment. For like 30k, I'm just going to pick this guy up all day long. Something we have to remember is last year we saw Scream SBCs, where these players were needed to complete the SBCs. For that logic alone, I'm thinking that we just want to pick up some of these guys. Stuff like Van Damme, if he's around discard price, which is about 30k at the moment, and he can be used in an SBC, then I can only see his price increasing as we get nearer to them being released. So I think that's what we might use the last bit of our coins on, actually, is picking up some of these cheaper guys. Like Van Damme here is about 27, 28,000 coins. Bartra about 70. That's just so cheap. Like 30,000 coins. 30,000 coins for Bartra. And if he's used in these SBCs, then it's just going to be an absolute steal, isn't it? It's just a case of trying to work out who the cheapest is for now. I do think the big players as well, like Perisic, who's transferred into a cam role, he's going to just rise in price as time goes by because he's so rare. Because he's not got a base card that's a cam, it's just going to be worth picking him up because he will only increase. Stuff like Crouch, I wonder how much Crouch is, like 35,000 the same. Masonda? About the same. Pretty insane pace on him as well. Delafeu is quite expensive, but his card actually looks pretty nice, to be fair. A lot of these cards I actually think are very cheap right now. Like, even 65k on Kovacic is very cheap. But Perisic, he is someone we actually want for our team. But I don't want to spend 200k. But I've got a feeling he can only rise from this point outwards. So what I'm going to try to do is snipe this guy and see if I can pick him up for a little bit cheaper than that 200k. And I think I'm also going to pick up some of these other guys for very close to discard. And then just hold up until the SBCs are released. And then hopefully be able to send them on for a pretty nice profit then. Anyway, guys, going to wrap up the video there. So not a lot of trading done, but a lot of ideas and thoughts and stuff put across for you guys to see as well. And a very healthy coin total. So if you guys are enjoying the series, then make sure you drop a like. All the support has been fantastic recently. If you're new, a subscription would be amazing. My Twitter is in the description, so make sure you follow us on there. And we've also got our trading Discord up and running. So make sure you hop on that if you're not already there, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.